everyone. At the end of last year, there was only talk about the new Netflix Wednesday series from Tim Burton, which included 2022 years in the lists of the brightest and most memorable series. I saw the Addams Family TV series as a child, and before watching the series, I decided to turn to Barry Sonnenfeld's trilogy. Plunged into this atmosphere of gloom and eccentricity, I finally transgressed to watch Wednesday. Wednesday Addams, the eldest daughter of Gomez and Morticia, was expelled from another school for sophisticated revenge on high school students for bullying her younger brother Pugsley. Gomez and Morticia arranged for their daughter to go to the school they graduated from themselves, Nevermore. It is notable for the fact that teenagers with unusual abilities study there. Wednesday, without changing his habits and gloomy mood, does not plan to stay at school for a long time. However, recently, bloody murders have been taking place around the town of Jericho near Nevermore, which baffle both the local police and the headmistress. Wednesday decides to investigate the case. If we discard all this specific atmosphere and stylization for famous comic characters, then we have a series about high school with all its components. Popular girls who look down on everyone else, competitions, a school ball, a showdown between high school students, and everything would be a typical school melodrama if the typical Addams atmosphere wasn't added here. Gloomy weather, an academy where teenagers with unusual abilities study, as well as a terrible monster, which the main character begins hunting. That's what, but such an atmosphere captivates from the very first episode. It's not for nothing that Tim Burton was attracted to the creation, one of the main Hollywood wizards of the Gothic genre, who probably knows best how to present this gloom, horror and mysticism in such a way that you just can't wait to see how it will end. The storyline is also seasoned with one of the most interesting film techniques, a detective story. Seriously, who doesn't like a good story with a bloody murder and its subsequent disclosure? The action is not focused on the whole Addams family, but on one Wednesday, a gloomy girl who is fascinated by bloody murders, corpses, morgues, terrible secrets, who hates colors except black, is a talented cellist, never smiles, and only dreams of leaving another school as soon as possible. The series rediscovers one of the most popular heroine of the Addams family, and it must be admitted that he did it brilliantly. Wednesday Addams turned out to be simply amazing. This is entirely the merit of actress Jenna Ortega. Her tenacious gaze, unsmiling face, straight posture, everything speaks of her determination and firmness in achieving goals. And when mystical murders are still mixed up with all school affairs, then Wednesday gets down to business, reveals mystery after mystery, learning along the way a lot of shocking details about the past of the school, its current teachers and the city itself. Along the way he tries to get rid of self-proclaimed friends and fans, confronts the queen of the school, trying to emotionally distance himself from everyone, but unsuccessfully. Undoubtedly, Wednesday Addams of the 21st century will remain an icon for a new generation for a long time, and her already iconic dance will be repeated more than once. I like the cast in the series the most. It's so nice to see so many familiar faces. Gwendoline Christie is just a miracle how good she is in the role of the authoritarian and spectacular headmistress of Nevermore, Larissa Weems. Ricky Lindholm is a psychiatrist Valerie Kimball, who is very insistent trying to get Wednesday to talk in detail about her relationship with her family. Christina Ricci, whose participation was a real gift for fans of Sonnenfeld films, in the role of a modest botany teacher Marilyn Thornhill. I also really liked the young actors who played the students of Nevermore and the teenagers of the city of Jericho. Neighbor Enid, Emma Myers, is a werewolf girl trying to reveal her abilities. Bianca, Joy Sandai, is the queen of the school, a siren who takes the appearance of Wednesday with hostility. Xavier, Percy Hines White, is an artist whose works come to life, clearly hiding something, but also undoubtedly very interested in Wednesday. And Tyler, Hunter Dwayne, is a barista from Jericho, the sheriff's son, who becomes Wednesday's unwitting companion and assistant in solving mysterious murders. And of course Wednesday Addams couldn't appear without the rest of her famous family. And they all appear. Gomez Addams, Luis Guzman, is still a seductive, loving father and madly in love with his wife Morticia, the incomparably gorgeous Catherine Zeta-Jones, who responds to him with the same passion, and no less than her spouse worries about her daughter, although her relationship with Wednesday is very difficult due to dissimilarity of characters. Pugsley, Isaac Ordones, who, despite sometimes deadly experiments, is very attached to his sister. Uncle Fester, Fred Armisen, a fugitive from the law and an expert on various types of monsters, and the biggest role here is played by a thing, a hand without a body. The Addams' main assistant now stays in Nevermore to look after Wednesday, to help her solve the murder and the secrets of Jericho, despite her initial protest. Summing up, it is impossible not to admit that Wednesday is one of the brightest series of last year. I watched it with great pleasure and recommend it not only to fans of comics, movies and TV series about the Addams family, but also to fans of teen drama, monsters and the investigation of mystical secrets. Enjoy watching.